All right. I want to talk about my workout today. I did chest and biceps today, so I know my shoulder's really tweaky. So I want to give you an idea of what I have to do to get ready to help my workarounds. So before I even leave for the gym, I have a hypervolt pneumatic gun that I use to work on my shoulder. I work over my pec minor, and over the entire delt down into the bicep tendon and down into that bicep. And I might work it for like 20, 25 minutes. Then when I get to the gym, I have to slather it in Bengay. Then it takes me about, I don't know, 15, sometimes 20 minutes to get through my quote unquote warm up, where I'll do my arm rotations in a low position, and then I'll do them in a high position. Then I have all these other kind of shoulder mobility things I do, along with dead hang, stirring the pot, just to try to make sure that I've got the range of motion without any major sticking point. First exercise I do for my chest is a pec deck, and I do it light. And I'm mainly going for the stretch and the squeeze just to get some blood in there. And I'll do 3 sets, and it's nothing hard. It's just I'm making that mind muscle connection, and also feeling out. I can tell how my shoulder's going to be right away when I get on that second set of pec deck. Then I usually start off my chest workouts with either incline dumbbells or flat bench dumbbell press. So today I did flat bench, and instead of doing, a couple warm-up sets to like doing 12 to 15 for a warm-up, I'll do, anywhere from 5 to 7, maybe 8, but I'm doing like a 42-10 tempo. So it's a 4 count down on the eccentric, a 2 count pause at the bottom, and drive it back up and repeat. And for me, right there, all I'm doing is finding the right shoulder position that doesn't hurt my shoulder. So I thought today, hey, I might try a negative neutral position where my hand is like this. That was worse, far worse. So I'll do 2 warm-up sets, and I topped out at 85 today for 8. I could have done 10, but the more weight I have on that shoulder joint, the more it hurts. And it didn't feel bad at 85. Honestly, it didn't feel bad at 85. But I kept it at a nice tempo, a good range of motion, and that's all I was going to push it. And that's the thing about when you're older, I'm not competing anymore. There's no need for me to push it. And even if you are competing, sometimes it's, yes, you need to tear down muscle tissue, but sometimes just the time under tension is a much better idea than, to filling your ego and, a hardcore progressive overload. Second exercise, I did a hammer strength machine incline press. And when I got up to 90 pounds on each side, that hurt my shoulder. I could feel the pressure of that weight bothered my shoulder. So, I made my notes. So next time, I'll probably only I'll try topping out around 80 per side, but running, a 42-10 tempo or a 30-30, something like that, just to get a lot of time under tension, and just make that mind-muscle connection. So the next thing I tried, I knew that I tweaked my shoulder when I did the Arsenal decline chest press. That's what tweaked it in the first place. So there's no way I'm getting on that machine again. And I thought about getting on the hammer strength decline, and I thought, nah. So they had a free motion chest press cable that I could use, and I did it as a decline cable fly, and that did not bother my shoulder, thank goodness. And I could get a really good contraction and a really good pump. Then I went into a pec deck, and with an emphasis on the stretch, and this truly was a stretch and fatigue set. I've already torn down enough fiber. Now all I want to do is just fill that muscle up with blood and get every little last bit out of it. And each set I'm going to, it's not super heavy, but I'm just trying to get to failure where that chest doesn't want to contract anymore. It's done. One more. Look at the pump in my titty. And I did a couple final sets of dips on a Life Fitness machine. And that, that's all the stimulation that I really needed for that chest. Problem is, I can tell part of the problem is running down into my right bicep tendon as well. So it's affecting my right bicep, which kind of affected my bicep routine as well. You're always making adjustments. Never throw your hands up in the air and say, I just can't do this. I find the plane of motion that works. And if I realize that it's a load that's going to stop at a certain point, or it's going to cause pain at a certain point, all I have to do is drop the load and increase the tempo, and that solves that problem. There's always a workaround. Always. I appreciate you watching. I did get some good comments off my last video about what you guys wanted to see, and I appreciate that. And I'm still just trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. I'm feeling rather purposeless in a way. So I was watching the Netflix series called Monsters about the Menendez boys, and there's in one of the last episodes, one of the prison priests is telling the young man, he said, hey, listen, you gotta stop thinking about a life outside here. This is where you're going to spend the rest of your life, in prison. So you need to think about and start living your life now, adjusted for here. And I woke up yesterday morning, and I don't know why, but a quote from The Shawshank Redemption popped in my head: get busy living or get busy dying. And I really feel like I have been busy kind of dying inside, because I feel like my workout sense of purpose is gone now that I'm not competing. So many people have just said, like, get over it. It's like telling somebody who has depression, why can't you just be happy? This has been an essential part of who I am and all that I've worked for over a decade now. And I've been thinking about this since I was 13, and I'm 60 now. So this has been a big part of my life, and I can't just throw it aside. This makes me realize I have been grieving for my retirement, and thank goodness I had Israel to help divert my mind for a while. Not that that's still not on my mind a lot. I still dream about it literally every night. I don't know why. I got to get busy living again. I got to, I know my true purpose in life is teaching, because that's what I do best. Aside from exchanging oxygen for carbon dioxide, I've been able to do that since I was born, my mom said. So I got to get busy living and kind of retune my life, and I got to figure out how to do that, which I have been saying for a while now, but I still don't know how I'm going to do it. No answers have just magically appeared yet. keep at it. No matter what your circumstances are, once again, there's always a workaround. There's always a way. And yes, I should apply that to myself, and I'm applying that to my workouts because of my injuries. And one day the injury will be gone and I can move along in my merry way. So don't give up. Reach out for help if you need help. Yep, reach out to me. I'm a corrective exercise specialist. You know, that's what I do. I help people. So, you know, reach out if you need someone to talk to or ask questions to. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you again soon with the next workout.